What? What the Oh. Oh shit, I'm recording.
I got my city doing front flips. When every father mayor rapper jump ship. I guess that's why they...
How's your day going, YouTube? It's your buddy Cross here. I wanted to talk to you about Overwatch. Now, I want to do a top 5 video, but this top 5 is going to be a little different. It's going to be for the heroes who are best suited to fit your needs while solo queuing in the third competitive season of Overwatch. These might not be the best players overall, they might not be the worst players overall, but they're definitely the best players I think should be used mostly when you're solo queuing, just because these players can normally carry a team if that's what the team requires. Alright, but a little disclaimer, if you have 2 or 3 friends that are willing to play with your sorry ass, I suggest you group up because playing the game is a lot easier when you have at least 2 or 1 other person that you could rely on to play a little bit better than other trash people that might need to be carried a little bit. So coming in at number 5 is May. Alright, I'm really excited to do this to you guys. I'm encouraging people to play May, but deal with it, right? So yeah, I hate May just as much as the next person, but let's not ignore that her kit is pretty useful. I mean, she literally has the ability to freeze any character frozen. Like, they can't do anything for a good amount of time. She's probably Lucio or Roadhog's worst enemy. Not only that, but she also has a combo, meaning freezing somebody and then headshotting them, and that's able to put out a decent amount of damage. But that's not where I think she's most useful. Alright, she's great at stall tactic. One of her abilities is transforming herself into an ice block for a good 4 or 5 seconds, in which she heals herself a little bit, but also makes her impenetrable. You can't hit her at all while she's in her ice block. You could try anything you want to do. You could Reinhardt charge her, you could Anna nade her. You're not gonna do any damage to a Mei who's in cryo sleep. This is used best when you're trying to contest a point, when it's generally like a 4v6 or like you're the only one on the point and you want to stall a little bit of time so the rest of your team can get there. She's great at doing that. Her ultimate's really good. If you use her ultimate right, she can freeze a good portion of the team, and then that makes it easier for the rest of the team or you yourself to wipe them out. But what makes Mei so special is that she can section off the team at any time she wants. With her ice wall, if you get good enough at it, you can section off the tanks from the healers, DPS from the tanks. You can just section off a number of the enemy team, and you basically turn it into a 6v6 versus like a 1v6 or a 3v6 or something like that. So get your ass in the training area and practice Mei. Okay, number 4, a personal favorite of mine, is the cyborg ninja himself, Genji. Now, fair warning, this guy is pretty hard, especially with the nerf. His combo isn't the easiest to do, but put Genji in the right hands, and he's probably one of the most lethal characters in Overwatch. He's probably the most mobile player in the game, meaning vertically and horizontally. Like, he can cover distances pretty easily. He could double jump, he can wall climb, and then he can swift strike. And his abilities and his resets are really amazing. His reflect ability on its own can reflect any projectiles in the game. That means also ultimates. Like, you can reflect Bastion, cannonballs back at Bastion. Given the right scenario, you can reflect Hanzo's ultimate, his double dragon bullshit. You could reflect that back at the enemy team. Bullets, any projectiles, you name it. The fact that his swift strike resets every time you get a kill, that's really key to what makes Genji so great. His burst damage is really good. You lay back until you think you could take out the enemy, then you swift strike in, and then you get some kills, and you can swift strike out or swift strike to another person. And it's just, Genji has the potential to do really good burst damage. So he could get into fights and out of fights with ease. And his ultimate is probably still one of the best ones in the game. Again, putting it in the right hands of the right player, Genji can be absolutely lethal. The reason he's number 4 though is that he does have a fair number of counters. Roadhog can counter him. He does have just a standard 200 health, so Roadhog could combo him to death. He doesn't output a lot of damage on his own. Like, if his abilities are on cooldown, the shurikens aren't gonna kill anybody really fastly. Like I said, if you're gonna main Genji, make sure you really main Genji and know the ins and outs of his character. Okay, number 3. Number 3 is going to be Soldier 76, the most consistent hero in Overwatch. Ever since Soldier was buffed, the damage he puts out is pretty impeccable. He can tear through Reinhardt's shield way easier now. He can heal himself, he can heal other players within the range of his biotic field. His ultimate is really solid. It's an aimbot, and as long as you get good positioning, you should be able to at least secure 1 kill with Soldier's ultimate. And he's the only person in Overwatch that knows how to freaking sprint. I mean, that gets overlooked a little bit because in those last few overtime seconds, Soldier could get back into things in a timely manner due to his sprint ability. There's not really much to be said about Soldier just because he's the most consistent player in Overwatch. You know what you're going to get. You're playing COD, pretty much. I mean, now that he has more damage, he's a lot more viable in compositions. Not that he wasn't before, it's just that McCree was always better than him because of the damage that he used to do. but now that it's been buffed, he's really fitting into what he was supposed to be in the beginning of the game. So yeah, Soldier is a really good pick if your team doesn't have DPS, good DPS. Then get yourself the Daddy Soldier. Alright, number 2 is Roadhog. Yeah, I really hate this motherfucker. I made a video about him, about how much I hate Roadhog. I'll link that in the description. But as much as I hate this guy, he's pretty much a one-man apocalypse, just like he says he is. If your healers can't heal for shit, don't worry about it. You can heal yourself. 300 health, which is really OP, but I'm not going to get into that right now. He absolutely decimates Reinhardt's shield with his alternate fire and primary fire. But we all know why Roadhog is so great. Is because of his goddamn hook and his combo and his up close damage that he can do to you. He could one-shot half the people in the game. I mean, that hook is really key to why people play Roadhog. He can take tanks out of position. He can one-shot every single healer. If you're solo queuing and people can't heal for shit, people can't put out damage for shit, then be Roadhog. Be a good Roadhog. Because he's the best pick player in Overwatch. Meaning he can kill anybody at any given time. I'm sorry, I really hate this guy. He's just a big ass motherfucker. I don't like him. Alright, but number 1, if you're solo queuing, this is probably the best character you can main, and that's Ana. Now I know, I could hear I could hear your guys' eyes rolling now and be like, oh, Cross, you're gonna say the number 1 hero to main as a solo queuer is a support hero that's so boring. You need to calm the fuck down. I know playing a support might not be as fun as playing a DPS or a tank, but support class is really the most important class in Overwatch, right? If your team doesn't have sustain, there's no way your team's gonna win. I mean, sometimes you can get away with having 1 healer, but having 2 healers is really where you need to be at in terms of compositions in Overwatch. And the reason why I picked Ana is because I do think that she is the best support in the game. Alright, her kit alone is really good. She has very good selective heal with her primary fire. And you don't have to be scoped in to do a lot of healing. I mean, it's a pretty forgiving shot. You can keep your tanks healthy, and then you can keep everybody around you all nice and healed. But along with great healing, she also does a decent amount of damage as a support character. If there's a Pharah in the sky and the soldier or the McCree camp seem to shoot her down, just scope in on her and shoot her a couple times, and she'll be a fairly low health. But Ana's real use comes in her ultimate and her abilities. The sleep dart alone is really good. It can potentially stop a lot of the ultimates in the game, like McCree's, soldiers, Roadhogs, as long as nobody wakes them the fuck up. It can stop an incoming Reinhardt charge, an incoming diva. The sleep dart's really good. But the biotic grenade, the fact that it heals your teammates, damages enemy teammates, but also disables the enemy team from getting healed, now that's really, really huge. And the reason why I put her at number 1 for solo queuing is because whenever I'm solo queuing, other solo queuers might not want to play healer. If there's 1 healer on your team or no healers on your team, be the bigger person, be Ana, and keep the team together. Because that's who you are. You're the mom. You're literally the mom of the team. Like, literally. The only mom in Overwatch is fucking Ana. So be that bitch. Alright, that's my list. I know some of you agree with me and disagree with me. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Tell me other better compositions. Give me your top 5. If you want to flame me in the comments again, go ahead and do that. Don't forget to leave a like if you like Mickey Mouse. If you like Mickey Mouse, leave a like on this video. I don't fucking know why. He's a cool guy. Yeah, leave a like on this video. Don't forget to subscribe to Cross Gaming. I'll be putting out more content. Yeah, go in the comments, go make some friends. Try to get laid. I'm just kidding. Okay, but I'm gonna sign off now. Cross Gaming out.